Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back. It's been ages.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you guys were probably asking, where are the prospects? What have they been up to?
Where's Shumeen? Because we haven't seen Shumeen.
What have we been up to? So today we're just gonna have a little catch up as to what we've been up to, and
we also wanted to talk about this very interesting topic that we ended up discussing over the past couple of days. It's
weeks and months, babe.
Weeks and months. Can a spouse ask something of another spouse that is not
of another spouse, of their spouse?
Can a spouse ask something of their spouse that is against what they want to do? How do we phrase that topic?
I think you're right.
Okay.
It's not wrong. The thing that they're asking for is not wrong, but it's just out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that today, and you'll share our thoughts with us.
Yeah, and then you guys will, drop your suggestions down in the comments.
In the comment section.
And we will go from there.
That's right. So before we begin, just remember, those of you who are not subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And here we go.
I'm Shemaine.
And I'm Rashad.
And we're the Prospers.
Alright, so where have you been? Where have you been, babe?
Where have you been, babe?
I've been right here.
Where have I been? I have not been motivated over the past couple months to come in front of a screen to talk about my life. I have just been so fixed on doing life. So I just wanted to live in the moment, and then when I get that groove and enthusiasm back, then I would, resume with the updates and so on. So I've been mothering. Motherhood has been amazing.
By the grace of God, you managed to get time with baby.
Yes, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah. So I think one thing that I've learned from this season is to walk in faith and to speak what you want. And if it's God's will, it would be done. Because the Bible says that we should ask what we want in faith, and then He would do up in accordance to His will. He said, ask and it shall be given. Knock and the door shall be open, and seek and you shall find. And for this season, that's what I've been doing, and I've been seeing God coming through in my life. I know God is not a genie. He's not some magic person out there. He's a being. He is with us every day, and we have to be in relationship with Him. And I've been building my relationship with Him. I've been mothering, like I said, little Azzy. She's now 7 months, and it's just been a joy to watch her develop, to watch her do things that a couple hours or days ago she was not able to do. So she started rolling like just once a day. So I would put her on her tummy, and then I would just see her just easing her way over to her back, and then I would sit down there waiting for her to roll again, and it would never happen. And then as the days went by, she started, developing that skill. So she started rolling once, and then twice, and then she started rolling 5, 6, 7 times. So the bed
roll back again, and now she does this thing where she rolls, then she turns, then she rolls.
Yes. So the bed is basically her playing field. So she rolls all over the bed. So we have to set up a little barricade and barriers over the bed so that she wouldn't fall. Thankfully, she has not fallen. And she's also learning to creep. So she's going onto her both hands and her feet and elevating herself, pushing herself up in an attempt to crawl. So I think that's what next for her. She's almost 7 months, and every day I'm looking for the 2 little incisors. They have not yet
always digging, looking for her. She has nothing.
They have not yet appeared, but I'm praying. I'm just so eager to see her with her little. Yes.
But when you try to clean her tongue, she does try to bite your finger with her gums. It's so cute.
Yeah. And also, so when I hit the 6 months mark, and my body is like, okay, time for baby to start solids, no more breast milk. So I basically, my milk production went from 100 to basically 10%. So she's now on formula and complementing with her solids. So she started pumpkin. This girl loves food like her daddy.
Yes. I know she likes food like her mommy.
Like her daddy. She eats everything and
pumpkin,
anything you give her.
Lentils, one pot,
Chickpeas, banana, strawberries, oat porridge. She eats everything.
We also had to try to kind of start introducing her to the allergens. So she loves cinnamon in her food. Oh my gosh, we have to try the peanut butter and the pineapples.
Yeah. So I've been in that zone, you know, of just showering her with love and affection and just enjoying this phase of life because they grow up so quickly. And once these years are gone, you're not going to get them back.
True. Until
you have another child, and that's a whole other story, right? Not that we're saying that we're pregnant, but
get a laugh from.
Azzy.
I would love another baby.
But not now, babe.
Why not 2 under 2?
No, we're not doing that, babe.
Okay.
Yes. Right. So I've been in that season of mothering, and I'm happy. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this season.
That's good.
And I resumed work. So I'm happy to be back at work. I'm in a new hospital, and I'm so thankful for that. Thankful for the environment. The environment is a relaxed one.
Your co-workers
my co-workers and colleagues are very nice. They're very nice.
Are also pretty nice.
Very supportive.
Yeah.
So I'm so super thankful for that.
I guess you can go into depth into that in another video one day.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And also, so because I resumed work and I'm thankful that as it's now 6 months, we decided to start at daycare. So she's at daycare at least 2-3 times a week. The days that we're working, and then
what the days that we want off, because we're both available right now. We're just like
and she's at school.
Just send her.
So on the first day, I gave her to the teacher, and then she just started touching teacher's face, and teacher has a lock. She started pulling teacher's locks, trying to push her hand in teacher's nose. I'm like, okay, she likes teacher. So after that, it was like daddy and I didn't exist. She wasn't looking at her. She was just so fixed on her teacher.
You just call me daddy?
Yes.
See, call me daddy or what?
Babe. So we left her, and when we came back, the teacher told us that, she was a little bit fussy. I guess separation anxiety. But then the second day,
I remember you were fussy that first day.
I was not fussy that first day.
After you, babe, she okay? Babe, let's go meet her early, babe. I love her. I miss her. Oh my gosh, you think she's thinking about me?
I knew she wasn't thinking about me, because from the way that she just grabbed onto her teacher and she clung to her teacher. So the second day when I went to pick her up, teacher was like, she played so well with everyone, and she has one friend that she's like, it's a favorite, and she's one of the oldest kids in the class, because her class is from 3 months to 15 months. So it's one of the older little girls. And she eats well. They feed them at school, they bathe them, they clothe their hair. I'm so thankful for that. It takes a bit of pressure off of the parents. So I'm super thankful for that. So she's not fussy, she's not crying, she's interacting well with her teachers and her little baby friends. And I think she's maybe me an extrovert like her daddy.
And the benefit about daycare, oh my gosh, when she comes home, she sleeps.
She sleeps. She's tired.
Sleeps, so when she comes home, we probably get like a couple hours with her, and then when my girl says it's time for bed, boom bam, time for bed.
And then they stimulate them according to their age and their development. So she has sensory play during the day, they sing, they clap, and
she
so
loves
on.
to clap.
Yeah, they read books. Oh yes, and she started clapping. She loves to clap. Anyways, right, so that's what we have been up to. So on our downtime, we have been, while she's away at school and we're home, we've been trying to make time for ourselves, spend time together. We were supposed to even go on a date this morning.
Yeah, but we ended up having to wait for somebody that ended up not showing up, and just long story.
Yeah, and then I slept for most of the morning. But we had breakfast together.
We did. It was lovely. It was lovely. So on my end, fathering has just been awesome. For those of you who have not seen my last video, where I spoke about fathering, she was actually 4 months at the time. and it's gotten sweeter since then, because now she's more interactive, and I'm just waiting for her to say dada. So we had an interesting conversation recently. It's been an ongoing conversation.
Should a spouse request something of...
Can a spouse request?
Should.
Should.
It's interchangeable.
Okay.
Should a spouse request something of their spouse that makes them it's not wrong, but it makes them uncomfortable, or it pushes them out of their comfort zone? Give some context.
So for example, I have a friend who he got married, and he ended up piercing his ears because his wife was interested in having him do it. So for the longest while, I've been saying, Shamin, I really like to see nose piercings. I would love for you to get one for your husband. But then it's kind of been like a back and forth, because she's like, I'm not comfortable with it because how people may look at me, and etc. So that's kind of where we kind of ended up into the discussion. So what do you think about that, baby?
So he wants me to pierce my ears because he likes to see.
Nose, baby, nose.
Sorry, he wants me to pierce my nose because he likes to see nose piercings on other girls. Whoa, but that's the truth, babe.
I would love to see a nose piercing on you.
But then you like to see it on other girls, that's why. So you like to see it on me.
It's something that I like, and I would love to see it on my wife.
Anyways, so he likes to see it on other girls, so he would like to then see it on me. It makes me uncomfortable, one, because I just feel like that's a territory that I don't want to enter. I feel like I want to keep my name out of people's mouths. I know you don't live for people, but you try to lay low as much as possible, because we're dealing with the young people at church, and you don't want to send a wrong image to them. Mind you, piercings are not all bad, if I can say that. Having your ears pierced is not bad. I think it's also when it goes past the ears, then you're asking.
You don't even goes past the ears.
When it's more than just the ear, you want to ask yourself, why am I doing it? What's the purpose for doing it?
So what is also doing the ears in the first place?
I guess just as to enhance beauty or accentuate your beauty.
The same as
my ears aren't pierced. Well, my ears.
They're not pierced, right?
They're not pierced. The first time I pierced my ears was for my wedding, our wedding in 2021, and then it blocked back up because I feel like God probably didn't want me to have my ears pierced, or they would have stayed patent and and unclogged. But they but they got, as we say in local
gutters, man.
So as we say in colloquial terms, it blocked up. In St. Vincent we say blocked up. So they blocked back, and I have never put an earring in them ever since. So I just feel like it's uncomfortable for me now to put a nose piercing. It will attract a lot of attention, one, because we are now leaders in church. I just don't want to start an issue where there is no issue. Everything is okay for us now. People don't have much to say about us at this point in our life, so let's keep our names out of their mouth.
So for example, let's say you, like, it's kind of, so I find it's kind of similar to the discussion of the whole your husband wants you to wear a particular style of clothing in public or whenever you're out with him. And I mean, granted, clothing can be switched, nose piercings can't, but isn't the principle behind wearing the clothing, or the principle behind wearing the two-piece when you go to the beach with your husband, because that's something that he likes to see, doesn't that still apply?
I think the things that we request from our spouse, we have to be very mindful of. How is this request going to honor our husband, or honor our spouse, and honor God in the process? Right? Yes, you want your spouse to be more, I guess, sexually appealing to you, especially in public. Just hear me out. You want to be sexually appealing. Your spouse is probably a bit too modest. They're not showing enough skin, and you want to see a little cleavage when you go out, because you want. I don't know if you want her to catch your eye or catch the eye of others, or when you see her that way, it makes you feel better as a man. That's my wife. That sexy lady, that is my wife. But then how does it help? How does it glorify God in the process?
So that's it's very interesting, because how does it not glorify God? Like, it's not that I'm asking, it's not that the spouse would be asking something that goes against the rules of salvation. So it's a very interesting topic, because I do believe that, you know, after you get married, the wife's body doesn't belong to her, it belongs to the husband. The husband's body doesn't belong to him, it belongs to the wife.
Exactly. So if my body belongs to the husband, why I have to go and dress a certain way and show my husband's body to everybody? Aren't you seeing it in the bedroom every day?
Well, yeah, but I would love to see it with a nose piercing too.
I'm talking about like the dressing. Aren't you seeing? Because we're naked around each other almost every day. So isn't that enough? You want to see me half naked even out in public? Is that protecting your wife? Or is that for your ego and for you?
It's such a very good point. Wow. I don't think I will come back for that one. You're right, because if you do see your wife fully naked, why would you want to see her half naked? But then, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes you just really admire, and you did make a very valid point, that sometimes when one spouse can be too modest, and I do believe that there is such a thing as too modest.
I understand.
If you're single, there's no levels of modesty. You're just modest for yourself.
I agree.
But when you become married now, you have to take into consideration desires of the other spouse as well.
I don't mind, for example, wearing, if you say, okay, babe, we're going out for dinner, I would like you to put on something that is a little sexy. But it should not be too revealing and make your spouse uncomfortable. So if you say, you can put on this dress, it just has a little cleavage, a little back out, I don't mind. But then when it comes to showing too much, then it makes your spouse, makes me uncomfortable. Because I feel like, yes, I'm your spouse, but I still belong to God.
So what if, for example, it's a very good question, because you did say that your S blocked up after the piercing. So why not try the nose piercing? If it doesn't work out, block it up. It's not like something permanent, like let's say a tattoo or bleaching of the skin or something like that.
Like I said before, because of our situation is very peculiar, where we are dealing with young people. And we don't want to send the wrong message to young people, because we had this whole discussion of tattoos and piercings and everything. And see the executive member all of a sudden say next week she comes with her nose piercing, right? Then the young people are gonna say, oh shit, Sister Shamin has nose piercing and I think I can get one too. And then all the young people comes with nose piercing. What message are we sending for them? Not that I'm saying that having a nose piercing is wrong, that's not what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it's just a road that I don't want to go down, and I don't want to have to explain to anybody.
It's very interesting.
Ask me for anything else, but just not the nose piercing. Right. Give us your views on it. I don't think nose piercings are wrong, but I just don't think they're my cup of tea.
Okay. So I guess that seems to be where we stand. I mean, I would love to see my wife with a nose piercing. I would love her to say, you know, baby, I did this thing for you, surprise you.
I've done so many.
Babe, I love it so much.
I've done so many things for you, so many things.
And we won't stop doing things for each other.
But this one, can you just give me a pass?
So, guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section.
Yes.
In terms of that, because I mean,
these requests for spouse.
Because she does bring up some very valid points, and I hope my points do carry some merit in terms of being within the comfort of your relationship with your spouse. There are things that you should be at liberty to request from your spouse without feeling any type of hesitation.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for just sitting down with us. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
I think I would like to say this. As married women, I think that yes, we should be modest, but then at the same time, it's good to carry yourself well. It's good to look nice, because in the process, your husband, he feels good when his wife looks nice. So let's take care of ourselves. Dress nicely, and modestly as well. And if it's a date night, it's okay to look a little sexy. I know some persons may disagree with that, but it's okay to look sexy for your husband if you're going out together, you're going on a nice little date, a nice little dinner, a nice little walk. You know, it's okay to put a little effort into your wardrobe, and husbands as well, because I find a lot of men, they don't put much effort into their look. Let me just throw on this old pants, let me just throw on this old shirt.
Ironing that shit.
Exactly.
That's something my father always used to say, son, whenever you go out, always iron your clothes, because you never know who you meet.
Exactly.
Especially when you go out with your wife.
And my mindset is that when I'm going out with my husband, I want to make him look good as well. So when I look good, he looks good, because they'll say that man wife look good, boy. And then, you know, when he looks good, I look good too.
I like a nose piercing boy, real classy.
So wise, let's you know, let's not fall in that area of, you know, the way we carry ourselves, because yes, we're married, but we still have to keep each other, you know, give each other, you know, something to look forward to after the dates and after the
wink wink.
Yes, so we have to put a little effort into our wardrobe and into our look, and just be proud to be your husband's wife. I'm proud to be your wife.
Thank you, baby. I'm proud that you're my wife too.
And one thing that I always say, I don't want them to say that Rashada's wife does carry herself like an old woman,
Where is it? The piap?
Pia pia.
Piap.
A pia pia woman. I watch how she look. You know, you want to be known, you know, to exude, you know, that level of
class
and elegance and sexiness, a hint of sexiness.
A hint of nose. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sitting down with us. It's been a while since we've been here, and we just thank you guys for just all the support that you guys have given us over the past year. We started the channel back in 2022 January, and we're in 2023 January 2023, yeah. And right now we're in June 2024, and we're almost at 700 subscribers. So
we're almost at
maybe speak it
into being.
Speak it and believe it, but trust God's plan, okay? Because we don't believe in that manifesting thing.
Yes. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life.
Have a blessed day, guys. Thank you so much for sitting down with us, and above all else, remember to put God first in everything that you do. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Hey guys, thank you for viewing our video. We're happy that you've made it to the end. I just want to welcome our new viewers, and if you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. For those of you who are subscribed, remember to like, comment and share. So for those of you who don't know where to start, as I said, you're new, feel free to view one of our videos up there, and hope to see you again. Remember to put God first in everything you do.